Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, and where is my point? Right next to me is a very, very special VIP. Everyone knows who this guy is. Why don't you introduce yourself? Hello, Funtime, and 117 Legion.
Hello. Good to see you guys. And thank you, Mayo, for having me. You've always been a big supporter of all the crazy stuff that I do on YouTube. And if I forget something, I can always ask you.
Yeah, because I know you better than you know yourself.
Yeah. Hello, 117 Legion and Funtime, and John C. Thanks for joining over here.
Funtime is a regular on these Mayo Hosko live streams. So hopefully, in the next 10 minutes or so, get a bunch of people from my dozens of social media followers, but more thousands of social media.
Sometimes when you're doing your streams, sometimes I might actually be at work.
Yeah,
I should try to get on one of them, and I won't be able. Like if I'm at work, I could comment or something. I couldn't get on.
But. Yeah, so for everyone turning up, this is the greatest live stream in the history of the Mayo Hosko channel, and we have my mum.
Oh, hello, Mayo's mom.
Yeah. Get all these silly opinion world surveys off of my screen. Yeah, so this man needs no introduction. I've told dozens and dozens of stories. I've plugged this man dozens of times in my videos and in my live streams. So if you don't know who this guy is, you must be living underneath a rock. Just go and follow the links in the description down below and just go and subscribe to this guy if you're not already. BrickTsar is one of my inspirations, along with Matt Simmons. Matt Simmons is the first YouTube user who I saw that had a vintage Lego city. Him and his son Tyler have been on YouTube since 2005, I think. They've been doing Lego videos since 2007. They've made a bunch of awesome Lego town tours, so that's why that's where I decided I don't want to go for contemporary Lego city building. I want to do vintage, and so that's why I wanted to ask you. Race away.
I wanted to ask you about that because I was wondering if you got into vintage after watching other people on YouTube, or you just kind of gravitated toward that way naturally, or both.
Yeah. So I've gone into a little bit about this in the Mayo Hosko 8-year anniversary video, but because this is the greatest live stream in the history of Mayo Hosko, because of this guy right here, I'll go into a little bit of backstory, and this will be a multi-hour long live stream.
Well, I won't be here for multi-hours. You got me for one.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, but I'll be going on. But I'll be going on well after you're gone.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So when I got into Lego when I was 4 years old in 2005. I inherited a bunch of Lego sets, particularly some of the Blacktron 2 sets and the Ice Planet sets. From my brother. Anyone that wants to know about that stuff, you can go and look at the 8-year anniversary video. So yeah, that needs you want to hear all that stuff, you can go check out that video. So it is a privilege to be talking to this man right here. So the reason I got into vintage Lego is because of Matt Simmons, and BrickTsar is the reason why I have stayed around doing lots of vintage content, and it keeps my love for vintage going. So I am a fan of old Lego. Hashtag #AFOOL.
Nice.
So yeah. So me and BrickTsar have a lot of folklore over the past 3 years or so. I think probably the best thing to start with is to talk about the Google Plus glitch, and I know that you've told this story on one of Cy O'Connor's live streams.
So, yeah, back in the day, Google forced us to have Google Plus accounts in order to comment. And one of the things that frustrated me the most about that is that I would get comments from people that I could not reply to or heart their comments. And I can never figure out, I'm like, what's going on? It's like they ask a question and I can't reply to it. And your account, for whatever reason, was one of them. I could never reply to your comments or heart your comment. And I was like, I felt bad because you commented on like every single video I did. And it was like, no, I couldn't do it. And then we also had the problem of people impersonating other people. And that was also another issue. But so that's why I guess you created the really long channel name for commenting on Jabo's channels. And I can actually reply to those comments on that one. But your original channel,
and you can heart me as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can heart the comments. Because it's like I know what it's like. Like, you know, I have a lot of like younger people that comment on some of my videos, and sometimes that makes their day. Just if you give them a short reply, and then but if you got somebody who's commenting all the time and they're like, they remember things and you're not able to reply to them, it's like they could think that I don't care or they feel bad. But that's why I would always try to mention your name in the comments, because I was like, I couldn't reply to the comment, but I could mention it in a video or something.
Yeah, and what you said that you can't reply to my comments or heart my comments on the Mayo Hosko channel, I also can't do the same for your channel.
That's weird. And it's like I've gone through and verified that like it's not blocked, because you know, if somebody's blocked,
all their comments go away.
Yeah. So like if, let's say somebody blocked me, I couldn't comment on their channels, but they also wouldn't see mine, because there's another prominent, well, I wouldn't say prominent, there's another YouTuber that I blocked because of something he did to me that is not well known in the community, and I haven't like done a thing about it. But it's like whenever he's in a live stream, I don't know it because I don't see his everybody else sees his comments, but I don't see his comments because I blocked them. And then I hear people saying his name, I'm like, oh, he's in here, he's commenting in the chat, and I just don't see it.
Does his name start with a J and end in an S?
No. It does not. It's not that one.
Hello, Will Harper. It's great to see.
Hey, Will.
Familiar faces.
Yeah.
You were on BrickTsar's live stream earlier. Mm-hmm. It's great to see people coming over. Yeah, and so much like how I created a Mayo Hosko for commenting on Jabo channel's channel, maybe you should create a BrickTsar for. You should create a BrickTsar for commenting on Mayo channel.
It's just a bit long. I guess I should try some of my other accounts.
Yeah, like Trains Are Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Or J Olsen, no, not J Olsen, a 37, a Jabo 37.
Yeah, so Trains Are Fun's actually a much larger channel as far as subscriber base than anything I have.
Because we all know that BrickTsar and Trains Are Fun is totally not the same.
No, they're not. They're different. They don't like each other.
And that they might be Bricks is just some kid from California.
It's now that he's an adult now, he's in his 20s. It's like I don't get those comments. Plus, he's not in as many videos. But yeah, it was so funny getting those comments like, "Is that your son?" I would get that like dozens of times. "Is that your son?" And so after a while, yeah, that's where the whole thing. No, he lives in California and he flies in to do these videos with me. That's where that joke started.
Yeah, we could go on a bunch of jokes, like how all those hundreds of people that totally fell for the 2x4 red brick being more rare than Mr. Gold.
I tell you, the funniest one to me is BFAB, brother from another brick. He thought because he was a lot younger then, but he thought I was.
That was
He thought
that
I was
was
being
that
serious.
was
He was so mad.
that was 8 years ago.
Yeah, he would have been like, I don't know, 13 or something, or 12. I don't know how old he. I don't even know how old he is, but he was a lot younger then, so he fell for it. He mentioned that a couple of times about falling for it, and he was mad at me.
And so many people, because of that, kept on calling you stupid, but they spelt your as in Y-O-U-R, not Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. So
Yeah.
they used the possessive you're
Yeah.
stupid. So that's why you before you renamed him so stupid, Ted Theodore Newton.
Yeah. I found the shirt for that at Five Below. They have a t-shirt, and all it says on the t-shirt is YOU apostrophe RE. And that's what I needed for that video. And I should remake it. So I don't know. I need another dumb. People don't leave as many dumb comments as they used to back in the day. And you know what else helps is I'll never get that comment again because YouTube automatically delete. If you call somebody stupid in a comment or an idiot, they will delete the comment.
Yeah, and I get so many spam channels leaving links.
Oh yeah. Every
Appropriate
video
links.
you're going to get I get at least 3. As soon as I post a video, I get
It's
3.
vom, it's vom or vox or vol or something. That's always on mine. And so, but what's weird is that, and we have Sin Killer J Tachikawa.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. He said, "What's up, nerds?"
Yes, we are nerds.
BrickTsar, Sim Killer J Tachikawa.
BrickTsar, yeah. BrickTsar is a Lego nerd, and I'm a BrickTsar nerd.
You're a BrickTsar historian. Is that such a thing?
Well, it's unofficial, but you even said it on one of your like 25-minute long bat videos that I know you better than you know
Yes.
yourself.
Well, especially so somebody asked me, had I done a video on this set? It was the Public Works set. And I was like, yeah, I've done a video. And then I went and looked and I'm like, oh, no, I haven't done a video on it. He said, it's fine. I'm just calling the kettle black.
Mhm.
I'm like a multi-faceted nerd because it's like, y'all only see the tip of the iceberg. And as much as I show, and as many different channels and as many different things that I've done, like either the Lego stuff, the Thomas and Friends, the slot cars, the trains, other toys, the roller coasters, that's just some of the things that I'm nerdy about. And I talk about some of the things that I'm interested in, like Star Trek, Star Wars.
Yeah, and what you were talking about earlier on your live stream, people saying that you were damaging the lifelike high iron and burning rubber.
It was like
car train crashes.
Yeah, they would get so mad. It's like I'm using the toy the way it was intended to be used.
Yeah. That's what the toy is designed for.
It is a toy. You're like, no, you're teaching children to drive recklessly and hit trains with their cars. I'm like, if people associate this with reality, I don't know what to say. I don't know why you think this toy, the slot car, it's like a slot car. If all you had was a slot car and no train crossing, and you were just racing the slot cars, you're going like 400 miles an hour in scale miles. Does that mean that the kids are going to drive 400 miles an hour? I don't think so.
Hello, Thomas Davey. This is absolutely live.
I think, your mom was up there like,
yeah, earlier.
I don't think you've been to sleep yet.
No, I have not been to sleep because I need to sleep during the afternoon so I can actually stay awake for the slate of NFL games.
Oh.
Because I don't go to universities on Mondays and I'm on spring break right now. So I can watch all of the NFL games, and Eagles and Cowboys are on Monday Night Football.
So when football comes up, it's Sunday for me. Is it actually on Monday for you? What day is it?
Yeah, so right now we're not in daylight savings. Some of the US states still are. So
Yeah.
I think Georgia is still in
It's
daylight
not till
savings.
November we change.
Yeah. But for I was talking to the Cajun Yeti and BrickTsar. I'm a member of him actually. They've already come out of daylight saving because they're further north in the the
Does
latitude.
that mean Australia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And also it's not pronounced Aussie like I hear all of the NFL commentators always talking about the Australian punters and kickers. Speaking of which, the only punter on the Philadelphia Eagles squad is an ex-Australian Football League player, Aaron Sipos, and he's kicked some 65-meter goals in his time before he went to pursue a career in the NFL. And 65 meters, that's about 80 yards. So I'm very
Oh, wow.
So I think Aaron Sipos as a punter for the Philadelphia Eagles I think he has a chance if he can get his foot right at kicking a one. I'm dead serious about this. I think he has a chance of kicking a 100-yard punt.
Well, the maximum is 99.
Yeah.
You could literally kick it 100 yards, but the maximum you can get on a punt is 99 yards. That's like you kick
Because
the 1 yard line.
Because it'd be a touchback and it'd go to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it'd be better to kick a 98-yard punt.
Yeah.
But
Because
we had a baseball player for the Braves a few years back. Was his name Peter Moylan? I think he was from Australia. And he does. I think he does some of the you probably don't have access to it, but some of the local sports stations that cover the baseball team, I think he's on it. And I always like hearing his voice.
Because the only thing would be have to search for ESPN radio on podcasts, etc. Actually, for a while there, do you remember Severio Rocker, who was the punter for Washington?
I just got to be honest with you. I don't really follow NFL punters that way.
Well, he was an ex half forward for the Collingwood Football Club in the AFL.
So this is Australian rules football. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about some of the players that have converted from Australian rules football to the NFL. I'm talking. Severio Rocker played for Washington in the late to mid, in the late 2000s, early 2010s, and I can't wait to see Aaron. Well, really, I don't want to be able to see Aaron Sipos kick a punt for the Eagles because that means that our offense is not good.
So you like the Philadelphia Eagles? Is that what you're saying?
Okay. The Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC and the Denver Broncos in the AFC.
How long have you liked the Eagles?
The Eagles since the last year of Michael Vick.
Okay, so that's like
and the Broncos since Peyton Manning got there.
Okay, so there's one of our local sportscasters on the talk station here. He used to play for the Eagles, but it might have been before that. It's Hugh Douglas. He was one of their defensive players. I listen to him every day. But he lives here in Atlanta now. See,
well, Young Wei Koo is probably the best kicker in the league right now in terms of accuracy.
He still scares me. He's not giving me a reason to doubt him, but I guess when we had such a reliable kicker before, I mean, Matt Bryant was just like, he was like ice. And
ice, but not a Matty Ice.
Yeah, not Matty Ice, no.
Anyway, let's move on. I want to read off some of these letters that I previously wrote to you, BrickTsar, and see if some of this stuff jogs your memory. So let's start with the first one. Dear BrickTsar / trains are fun. Actually, no, that I want to do these in chronological order. Because I've got 3 up here right now. No, that's the third one. Must be this middle one. Anyway, I can't see the. Actually, no.
Hard to see.
No, I think it was because the first one I sent you, I hand wrote.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, did he write 2 of them?
Yeah. Anyway, let's go with this one.
You hand wrote early ones.
Yeah, I think I hand wrote the first one. So, dear BrickTsar / Trains Are Fun, ideally appreciate your fan mail video about my letter and package I sent you. I thought I would dig out some more memories I have about BrickTsar. You're gonna have a train in your train review. I'm a Knigget now. It's just a flesh wound. The Minecraft Enderman review. The failed They Might Be Giants recording naming video with only 2 comments being you and me. Someone's calling Joseph Olsen. Don't answer it, Joseph Olsen. What's in the box? The Geotrax Helix. This is my type of haul. Answering Mardi Gras Man 23's about the Legoland tour train while riding the roller coaster at Six Flags.
Oh, that's a great video. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Yeah. Staying in the hotel while you were in New York. February, Lego Element Daily. The smashed promotional fountain set boxes. Remember that gift with purchase?
I remember that, and every set comes smashed from Lego now.
Yeah. Popping the airbags in the hole of the smashed promotional fountain set boxes. Paying no attention to the weeping angel. Answering Mardi Gras Man 23's #bat about 5 reasons not to collect CMFs on the freeway, which is actually, I went back, is actually the interstate. It might be, no, does Interstate 10 run through Atlanta? I think that's too far.
No. It goes through Florida. 10 does. It's 20. 20 runs into 10, and then 10 goes through Texas.
Yeah,
I think.
Reviewing all of the trashy NFL Oyo sets.
Oh, you don't know how disappointed I was when they made that NBA set, and it's basically Oyo.
Yeah.
We had Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird, and I'm like, oh, why couldn't they? It's Connects. Why didn't they do the Connects figures? It's Connects bought the Oyo license, I guess, and they made them exactly like Oyo. I'm sorry, you got me off on another rant.
Well, this is why you're here, to go off on all of these tangents.
Doesn't take much for me.
No. Squirrel! Where was I? Talking about the Bricks for Chris car. The channel featuring videos about different YouTube videos. All the Paradise mini, no, all of the Paradisa minifigures are the same. It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Paradisa mustache.
Paradisa female minifigs eating their sorrows away in the country club set with ice cream. The Paradisa 4-wheel drive and horse trailer build was featured in 2 sets.
Mm-hmm. Original.
Yeah. I'm Patrick. I'm dumb. I can't see my forehead. I'm Squidward.
Patrick.
I'm Squidward. The locomotive builds for the cargo railway and the railway express 9-volt trains are looking kind of puny. The cargo railway 9-volt train has passenger compartments. Brick Shark becomes Mail Shark and eats Cole, the mailman Malone, and BrickTsar.
Hey, there's Julian. Hey, Julian. It's Brick Smith in the house. Just got to say hey.
Oh,
sorry.
Hello, Brick Smith. Royalty in the house. Where was I?
Hello, Thomas. Is that a bug?
The Duplo bathroom set with the toilet and its pink lid. Putting the 1x1 round brown and white bricks into the Duplo toilet. Buying all the classic pink parts on Bricklink, the London Bus collection, the Duplo sound bricks, which that was before the cat calling car.
Yes. Yeah. They made a lot of sound bricks, but that was the best one.
And the one with the door set. Finally, I got the door set. The Maniac for Bricks Panda collection, the large vehicle 70s vehicle collection, the Fire Chief car collection, Quattro Boy, the Fire Station collection, BrickTsar Eats Australian Vegemite. By the way, you put Vegemite as a spread in sandwiches or on toast, like spreading butter.
So that was sent me, Ozzy Bricks, I think, sent that to me. And you know that it was this year, and I should have done a video on it, but I found the box with the Vegemite in it.
Is it stale?
The whole box smelled like it, even though the lid was closed. And I was like, I think I better throw this away. I don't know how long Vegemite lasts, but it'd been a few years. So yeah, I threw the Vegemite. That's the only thing I've thrown away that somebody sent me. But I mean, I did try it when he sent it, and then I kept it. But I didn't know how many years Vegemite lasts, so it's gone now.
SSSS Vader.
I've gone back and I'm changing the names of those videos. That's the worst thing I've ever done on YouTube. Worst thing ever.
Vlog every day in April.
Oh God.
The Andy Bell collection display at Brick Fair, Alabama.
I still get comments on that video.
Yeah, that's one of your best videos ever. So stupid becomes Ted Theodore Newton.
Yeah, and then his Instagram account got hacked.
BrickTsar opening the Disney collectible minifigures, and he gets 3 Toy Story aliens, and he says, "Oh, look at this," with disappointment. The yellowed Geotrax supports that look like gold.
Everybody's commenting about the Vegemite in the comments.
The Vsauce gyroscope that can be used as a spinning top.
Oh, wow. I don't even remember that.
The Mega Bloks convention with BrickTsar's clone. Dumping off garbage at the dump with a U-Haul tailgating BrickTsar's car while answering a bat question. The 12-volt train ID book, book 7777. The blue train track era ID book. The original Lego roller coaster with the curved rails turned on their sides.
Oh, that's another classic. Yes. Mardi Gras Man was riding that one.
Yeah, the comparison between the old buildable VW Beetle, the new VW Beetle, and the HO scale VW Beetle.
And not filming when I broke the new Beetle.
Or
I did a Beetle, blue Beetle versus blue Beetle.
Or not keeping the camera straight when you knocked over the Batman Bradford Hawthorne Village train.
I think that was the record for the quickest I ever broke something. That
was less than 30 seconds after you unboxed
technically,
it.
From the time I unboxed it, it was about 5 total minutes. But I don't know how much filming was done in those 5 minutes. And it was literally, my brother actually watched a video, or no, my father-in-law watched it. He's like, I don't know what you were thinking. I was like, I was very tired that night. I did fix it. Did you see the video? I fixed it.
Yeah. I'm not going to watch the video. The two-dimensional HO scale trees. The kids on the vintage boxes that look like boys or girls, but could be the opposite gender. The wooden Lego box from 1958. Stupid, bogus listings that actually sold on eBay and Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Because all you of Earth are idiots.
I can't even say that anymore.
I don't have 25 cents.
Did you know that Plan 9 from Outer Space gave me a copyright strike?
Yes.
Okay.
Could
You know,
you actually said that in response to one of the back questions I asked you
okay.
2 years ago.
It's the only copyright strike I've ever gotten.
Yeah. The Hulk and the alien in front of the Town Hall modular. The UCS Millennium Falcon selling for $30,000. The Lego Ninjago Snapper minifigures selling for $35,000.
I don't even
Bogus.
remember that.
No, sorry. Bogus.
Bogus.
Heinous. Most non-triumphant.
Yeah.
Mr. Haney.
Oh, you got you got a Mr. Haney reference.
Yeah,
Okay.
because only 3 of the 5 stickers are used in your review of the tractor trailer.
It's funny that today in my video somebody was asking about Green Acres.
Yeah.
I knew you would remember.
Very fishy master toy list. Lego Duplo Thomas the Tank Engine reviews. BrickTsar's first Lego set, the Tipper Truck. Hashtag Tipper Truck arming.
Yes, wearing the shirt.
BrickTsar could only afford 20 sets when he was a kid. I'm not getting any elf sets. Oh yeah, this is what I'm saying. Only 3 of the 5 stickers are used. The police vehicle sound effects in the Jailbreak Joe set review.
I did that. That's set 1786. I need to
And
go,
thank you, BrickSmith, for subscribing to the Mayo Hosko channel. That really helps me.
Thanks, Julian. Julian is like the community king of Lego community.
The most pointless Lego Star Wars haul, the Planet Spheres. 5 garbage trucks, ha ha ha, as the count would say from Haul 27.
Oh, I haven't made a count reference in a long time.
Still haven't got the plumber. Why can't I get the plumber? BrickTsar Q&A, why do you buy multiples of the same set? Turning the Lego game boxes inside out and writing the set numbers on them, and many more.
I want to stop you a minute because I just got that comment yesterday about what in a video where I explained why the one where I got the World Racer set. Somebody was like, "Why do you got to buy so many of the same set?" Well, you do you, and then I'm like, "Did you just not watch the video?" Because I literally explained why I bought so many of those sets.
Like 99% of the back questions anyone ever asks you can be answered themselves by watching the video.
Yeah. So did you catch the change? I made a change.
What change?
In my video today. Something changed. Of like my the most commonly asked question of a Lego YouTuber, what is your favorite set? Somebody asked that, and I changed it. I changed it today.
The Tipper Truck.
Yes.
I have another bat question for you, Joseph. What are your top 11 themes on the set from the 2010s so far this decade? Thank you for reading this letter from your loyal subscriber, Mayo Hosko.
Thank you, Mayo.
So that was, I originally made, I think the first letter I sent you was listing off all of the different names of the Johnny Depp characters, etc.
Oh, I don't even, it's like so much time has gone by. I don't even know if I could do the same references like with Johnny Depp because it's like the movies were more fresh in my mind, and it's like now I don't remember which characters. Like I know he did Edward Scissorhand and Tonto and Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
It's like I'd be like struggling to come up with that. Yeah, and I feel bad. Like that's a good comment, Will, because if you got, it's nice to get those comments like, "Hey, that was a great video." But like when you post it, and 1 second after you post it, they say that, or it could be a video like where I was talking about my cat died. The Chrissy video, somebody said, "Great video." I just said my cat died. It's like if it had been a human, would you still say great video?
And after that video, when you got into a live stream with someone, and I accidentally said our RIP, I learned that I'm not going to say that around you anymore because you don't
I'm
believe
not.
in that.
I don't mean to. And don't take it wrong, mate. I don't get offended. I don't get offended. I just saying why I don't say it. That's all I wanted to. I want to let people know why I didn't say it. Because sometimes
just
people
like how we're never gonna. Well, I'm never gonna mention the events of December 25th around you.
I have to subtly like, because I do have like the public address where people will send letters and stuff. So I try to remind people. I don't ever want to like offend people, but yeah, I don't do any of the holidays. So it's like sometimes people don't understand. I don't really want to go into explaining it on YouTube because it's not, to me, it's not the appropriate way to do that. It's like a personal thing. But anyway, thank you for always respecting my choices, Mayo.
Yeah, well, I respect you, and I think we have mutual respect for one another.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry if I'm cutting you off. I think there's a 1 second delay.
it's probably me.
Yeah, because you're with AT&T and I'm on Aussie broadband. Okay, this other one, which I think if the previous one I just read out was 2017, this must have been 2019. Dear Jabbo at BrickTsar, trains are fun, Jabbo37 and Jabbo. It's been a couple years since I last wrote you a letter, but I finally have the time to write it now. I've been waiting for the right time to send you some more snail mail from a combination of busyness with year 11, year 12, and first year of university. This must have been 2020 actually. It's been a hectic past 3 years for me. I'm glad that the feud we had was resolved, as you thought I did something when another user had impersonated me or something. Now we know that, yeah, I was impersonated and I was mistakenly blocked. But we've all come to terms with that, because if we hadn't, you wouldn't be here right now. Going on with it. Remember this from Facebook Messenger. You have left more profanity-laced comments on my channel and I blocked you. I allowed you back and then you did it again. Once you violate the rules, that is it. My channel is kid-friendly and I cannot tolerate this anymore. I appreciate that you want to send stuff, but please do not, because I will not read it or acknowledge it in a video. It would look very bad to the people you left the profane comments to. You apologized the first time I blocked you. Sand, I think you that was a typo. I allowed you to once again comment and things were good for a while. But after you doing it again and doing it multiple times, that's it for me. I feel if I gave you a third chance, I'll regret it again. You did not regret it, because you wouldn't be here right now. And we can all laugh about that now because we came to terms. Personally, I think it is something that many YouTubers would not care about, as many regularly curse in their videos. But this is my platform, and I am not tolerating that here. Please seek out channels to watch other than mine. There's plenty out there for you. Thank you for the kind things you've said in the past. I appreciate those, and I hope you can understand. Yeah, so yeah, that all predates all of this stuff. So anyone that's confused, me and Jabbo can tell that story other times as well. We talked about the Google Plus glitch earlier on in the live stream, if anyone missed out on that. So that was the end of the quote that you sent me on Facebook Messenger in 2017.
Man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. And so now this is the non-quoted part. I'm so glad that you realized I wasn't at fault and we are online friends. Now you consider me a super fan and I really appreciate that recognition. I'm sorry for all the spam I've ever done over the years though. And that kind of stuff is why I created all of the playlists, alternative BrickTsar, so-and-so, just so I could take your playlists. Actually, I should see your face. Just so I could take your playlists, save them into a new playlist, reorder it in chronological order, so I can watch all your videos in chronological order. I've done that about 20 times now.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, that's how I've probably consumed maybe 1,000 of your videos now.
Yeah.
Just by doing that process. What was really weird is that for the first 2 times I did that, there was a tool where you could insert the URL of a playlist. You could insert it into this type of tool, and it'd do it automatically. But then that tool got disabled for some reason.
I think that when
So
Kappa happened, I think they took away some features that where they made it easier to save somebody's playlist or something. I don't know if this is what you're talking. For adults only. Thank you, Kappa. Yeah, the BFABs had a lot of, you know what? And this is, speaking of BFAB, and there's some others. Like I had a comment on my channel where somebody, the one I was talking about today, where the guy was upset. Actually, that's when I was talking to my son. It wasn't on the video, but people can be outright mean, like, and hateful in the way they express themselves, and then this whole impersonation thing, and it's so hard to catch the impersonators now because you can't just click on their channel and go to it and verify that it's the real person. But I know a lot of people that have had that where somebody's impersonating them, and they think it's the real person, and then they get mad at the real person. And it was
like all those people who kept on impersonating not only you, but iPhone Man and Mardi Gras Man 23 and Lego Freak on your live streams. People would impersonate BrickTsar on your Trains Are Fun live streams.
Yeah. And it's like, it's like, and it used to be so easy. It was like, well, the biggest compliment I ever got was I was on one of my alternate channels on somebody's live stream. I don't even remember which alternate account. And somebody said, that's not really BrickTsar. And somebody said, no, it's him. I can tell by the way he's commenting. Because I have a certain style, I think, to like comments I leave on live streams. And I usually try to say something funny, and I usually try to say something related to what people are talking about. And yeah, that's right, Will. They do need to change it.
Okay, let's get back to reading the letter.
He said nobody can replicate the random train wreck that is my video history.
Yeah. So over the last five years, I've realized that you are my favorite person to watch on YouTube. I'm glad that I'm in the elite fan class along with Mardi Gras Man 23 and others. I respect you on so many levels, and I'm glad that your brain is bigger than a 1x1 round plate. One piece mock that you made of Logan Paul's brain.
It was too big. It was oversized. I'm sorry.
And now his brother is fighting in boxing rings. I co-sign your opinion that people like the Paul brothers and all the channels that produce content of Spider-Man and Elsagate is YouTube garbage. This was all before Copper. Those types of channels will always be in the dumpster fire class as... will be in the same dumpster fire class as the New York Knicks under James Dolan. Bet you Hawks fans regret letting go of Coach Bud. And you said,
no, I don't.
When you read this out, that you do not,
I don't regret
Coach, but regret letting go.
Even
of
though
Coach Bud.
Milwaukee won the title with Coach Bud, I do not regret. I do not like Coach Bud. Thank you.
Because Nate McMillan really knows how to utilize Trae Young. Yeah. I remember when you made your live stream at Brick Fair, Alabama this year, and you said that I've watched all your videos and I know you better than you know yourself. This made me feel really good, and I'm glad and appreciative of the friendship we have for the little things like that. The same thing goes for whenever you answer my hashtag BAT and hashtag JAM, which is an acronym for those who don't know,
answering machine.
Answering machine. Questions or reference me in any of your videos. By the way, you forgot. No, sorry. By the way, you forgot Benny's spaceship and you sold it. You collect
You stole it?
you collect everything, and all us of Earth are idiots. The 2011 garbage truck is a piece of garbage, and you need to groom your hands again. I hope
Oh,
TMBB doesn't listen to They Might Be Giants after falling off chairs anymore after clapping his hands. Johnny, okay, this is what I was referencing earlier. Johnny Depp has played so many characters, hasn't he? I'm a knigget now, so I need to fight in your general direction because my boil is just a flesh wound. I hope that you can do another train month, which you did, but it wasn't as high hope, with legitimate train sets rather than just a bunch of dinky ones soon, because your 2 train months of 2014 are so nostalgic to me. Hard to think back in 2014, there were no trees on your HO scale layout. If you can find the TWR Thomas I sent you with my name on it, that would be great to show on camera when reading this letter, and you never did that. I'm so sad that Michael Angelos died because he was the voice of my childhood. I'll never forget watching season 5 and season 6 episodes of Thomas the Tank Engine on ABC Kids. I don't know if you found a Tyco telephone in your collection now, or if you're still trying to find one on eBay. Maybe you can use what I've wrapped up in bubble wrap to piece it together. Okay, this date, the letter. 2020 has been a rough year because of the Chima virus and all the famous people that have died, like Rip, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Angelos. The bright side of the Chima virus is that it's allowed me to take all of my university classes at home, and it has bought me some more time. Since you couldn't go to Philly Brickfest this year, which was cancelled anyway because of the Chima virus, I couldn't see you in Philly. I can't believe Phoenix, Arizona is bigger than Philly now. Fly, Eagles, fly, and all that jazz. The Eagles could beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, but the ever reliable Falcons couldn't. I really wanted Atlanta to win the Super Bowl. Grr. Now I'm planning to fly to Georgia instead in January of 2022 or 2023 when international flights fly again. I figured if I can't see you in Philly, why not try see you in your stomping grounds instead? Now I want to backpack around Gwinnett County near Cassville and Cartersville, etc., to do things like filming videos of the CSX and Norfolk Southern trains that you have filmed in the past. Isn't that a train crossing in Cartersville?
Well, I mean, there's 2 Ys where they're all in the CSX, but if you go north of here in Dalton, which is about a 45-minute drive, the CSX crosses the Norfolk Southern. It's a grade cross. I mean, they cross. It's not a bridge crossing. It's what do you call that? What do you call it when it's just they actually cross?
A level crossing.
Yeah. So they cross
Hello,
each
Mike
other.
AFOL.
A Galador variant.
It would be great to see you at the Sugarloaf Mills Lego store, and I'd love to visit your basement, being a long-time viewer, commenter, subscriber, and super fan, like when AFOL Man and his son George did a basement tour of your house, playing slot cars with They Might Be Bricks and Zarwevna. You and They Might Be Bricks have such a good father and son dynamic, and it's so wholesome to watch every time you crack jokes together, like Jacob being a family visitor from California, or the Mystery Machine.
We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. I'll always remember your video with the city square and you and They Might Be Bricks laughing at the short bus, Lego lorry, and the fancy air conditioning on top of the Lego store. It's got air conditioning. Also, the Wolf and A-Team van cameos were fun as well. Fire Brigade, not Fire Brigade, was another good joke from your modular rankings videos. Anyway, I've been saving money for a trip to the USA since 2018, and I have nearly $3,000 in my travel funds. It's actually $6,000 now. I know that just because you're from the South doesn't mean you have to like the Dixie Chicks. But they are my favorite country music songs to listen to. The Fighter by Keith Urban and Carrie Underwood, and Need You Now by Lady Antebellum. By the way, those have all changed their names. So
Hey,
I'm
Jody.
sorry if anyone's offended. Is Rick Trains? Oh no, it's Jody Smith.
Jody Smith. I want to say hey, Jody. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Dixie Chicks are now the Chicks, and Lady Antebellum is now Lady A.
Sin Killer says he wants out of the U.S. You're wanting into the U.S. He wants out.
Yeah. Yeah, are also fantastic songs I've listened to. While my dad falls asleep on our family living room couch at 10:10 p.m. with the country music channel on TV after a busy day's work. Anyway, thanks for reading this letter, and I hope you enjoy the Tycho bricks.
Now I forgot what I was going to say. Hey, Lego, Ghost, Host. There's something you said in that letter. It made me think of something, and now I forgot what it was. It's like the old age is catching up with me.
Yeah, getting a lot of new subscribers because of this live stream.
Good.
Yeah. So it was fun reading those letters, and we've just clocked over 51 and a half minutes. So is there anything that you want to say in response to all those letters that you haven't already said?
No, not really. I appreciate it. I appreciate when people send letters, and then I appreciate it when people like get the references or they appreciate them. And you have a good memory, and you've watched a lot of the videos, and you know a lot of the inside jokes. So it's always nice to know the inside jokes. And yeah, and it's like too. It's like sometimes I misremember things from videos I did years ago. Uh, I'll either think I did something or I think I said something. But the biggest tell for me was when I think I did the same video on the same set 2 or 3 times, that the armor shop, the Castle Armor Shop. And it was interesting to go back because I had no recollection of doing the video before. It's like I said a lot of the same things. Oh, wait a minute. What's Jody asking? Did you ever get the brick built QJ locomotive that is for sale? What's the QJ locomotive?
Isn't that the one that? No, that's not the T1 Reading. No,
Who makes this?
I'm not sure. I forgot that reference. Singular saying something.
He says, I don't want to torture Jabbo with my handwriting. So he sent me that
hashtag tipper truck army.
Yeah. Postcards would be nice. That's the way I really intended for this. It would be cool to get postcards from different parts of the world. Like, is there a landmark but I think a lot of people in your generation, they're just not into mail, like snail mail. Like you sent me actually handwritten letters or typed letters. I think your generation is more about digital media. So people I don't even think there may be kids your age. Well, not kids. You're an adult.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm 20 years old, by the way.
Yeah, you're the same age as my son. It's like they don't write postcards.
Yeah, I've still got your postcard around here somewhere, and I need to send you a postcard as well. Yeah, so I really the last thing I want to say, I'm not sure if I've said hello to Takua's channel.
Hey.
This is a stream for the history books. Yes, it is. This is absolutely a stream for the history books.
Okay, she says Mold King. I've not heard of them. As somebody who needs to rethink their name, because I know it's MOULD, but it's like when I hear Mold King, I'm thinking of the stuff that grows when you have water damage in your house.
Yeah, so the last thing that I've been needing to say, which is what I touched on a little bit in the last letter I sent you. Yeah, so I was going to fly with my auntie to New York in 2020 and then catch the Amtrak train down to Philadelphia to see you displaying at Philly, but then Philly got cancelled because of the tumor virus. and then I didn't get. Well, you never confirmed that you were going to go to Philly in 2020 anyway. So that along with the tumor virus, I'm glad that I didn't book hotels and international flights. I dodged the bullet there, so to speak. And so now I wanna when the international flights are back and when the whole world restabilizes itself, I do still want to come and see you in person. I wanna go backpacking around Georgia. For example, I wanna take a photo outside of the Mercedes-Benz stadium. That's on my bucket list, and I want to go to the Sugarloaf Mills store, which since I wrote that letter, we've actually got a Lego store.
Oh, nice.
In South Australia now, anyway. But it'd be cool to go there. And I was thinking, after I'm done backpacking through Georgia, maybe head on down to Florida, go to Disney World, the Disney Springs store, because that's the best one in the US.
There's a lot of, if you like hiking, there actually are a lot of good places, even in Georgia.
And we have brother from another brick.
Hey, B-Fab, we were just talking about you. Thank you, B-Fab.
Yeah, so when the
We're
whole
talking
world
about people impersonating you.
Yeah, so when the whole world gets itself sorted out, because we've touched on earlier that your schedule is so busy and unpredictable, it'd actually probably be easier to see if I can take a tour of your basement than try to see you at a convention. Honestly, that's how busy of a person you are working for the phone company.
Yeah, I don't think the basement. There's no plans for the future for it to be open to the public.
No, just for special reserved people, like if A4 Man ever wanted to come back. Or has BrickTsar been in your basement yet?
No.
Anyway, I'd love to come to your basement. I would love that. That's one of my.
I would love my basement to be organized.
Yeah. Well, B-Fab is just saying, I'm inviting myself over to your basement.
So back when Trains Are Fun was doing well, and I thought it was going to be my career until COPPA happened and a bunch of other things.
Not until COPPA happened, before the algorithm crashed.
Yeah, the algorithm changed
in October of 2016.
Yep. There was a place up the road here I thought about renting at a business, and just that way I can move everything over there and make that like my studio. It's only like 2 miles away. And that's what Brick Show did when they were doing well. He ended up renting a studio, and a lot of the big channels, they're able to afford a studio. And I thought if I did that way, if people wanted to come, it wouldn't be they're coming to my house. I don't really, nothing against you, Mayo. I don't have any plans to have anybody from the internet come to my house. That has nothing to do with you. Julian has asked. Other people have asked. I've done it once, and it's like, that's not something that's ever going to be on the table for, no matter how much I really like people. The house tour is not going to happen.
Yeah, and I totally respect your decision for that. The microphone's still connected. Yay.
Did you lose me?
No. Okay. It's just that I can never be sure if the microphone's still connected.
Is it Singular chases Jabbo on camera? Is Jabbo in person? Either he is very down to earth or his acting skills are terrible. Oh no. I'm afraid to look, Jody. I'm afraid to look. I haven't seen this commercial, but I can imagine. Yeah.
You know what? What you should do is if you don't want to bring people into your basement, why not do something like the Lego Con?
Like, just do a virtual show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A virtual pass or whatever.
And that's what how I feel people can see it anyway, because it's like it's very tight quarters anyway down there. It wouldn't be the most. It's you know what I said. The key to organization is
camera angles.
that's right. So things
Yeah.
look a lot better on camera than they do in person. It's like because I remember Brick Show one time they asked about coming over. Even Beyond the Brick has mentioned it. Joshua's mentioned it, but it's like it's one thing for me to film it because I can kind of control what is being seen. But if somebody else just comes in and they see it and they're like, "Oh my goodness, this is terrible," that's my fear.
Yeah. Well, if that's your fear, then any chance of tools will probably be a decade away for the amount of time that it'll take to get the basement organized.
But I think I like your idea of doing it as a Lego con type of thing.
Yeah.
$200 a ticket. So
Honestly, I would pay that.
Well, all the super chats you
I'd
guys
pay
have
that,
sent and stuff,
Fab, honestly.
it'd be like that.
I would pay that.
He says the staircase.
Just reading some of these comments.
You guys are great.
Yeah. We got 13 viewers. I'm not sure how many liked, but we've just gone past the hour mark, so I'm not sure.
I appreciate you having me on. I know I told you an hour, so
yeah,
I got to go spend some time with the family.
Exactly. Because what time is it in Atlanta right
it's
now?
It's 6:11 p.m. Eastern time right now.
Yeah, because
what time is it in
the clock app? On the clock app.
Yeah, we're saying it's New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 7:42 a.m. I've literally been up all night long because I'm gonna sleep all day. Yeah, well, it has been an absolute honor and a privilege to have BrickTsar in this live stream. I couldn't be more grateful for him wanting to take the time out of his day. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to BrickTsar. There is a link to his channel in the description of every Mayo Hosko video. And if you follow that link and you comment on one of his channels saying Mayo Hosko sent me here, send me a screenshot on Instagram and I'll give you a shout out in my next video. There's some more comments going by.
Yeah, there's a lot of people commenting. And thank you for having me, and I appreciate the community. And I'm sorry I can't do more things like this with people. I do like hanging out. It's just, I don't have a lot of free time, but it's I always enjoy catching up people's streams. Sometimes I listen to your streams when I'm at work, people that make these streams and stuff. So I may not comment on every video I watch, but you guys, thanks for coming over here and supporting Mayo, ones that may or may not have been here before.
Because I've got new subscribers, like Rick Smith just subscribed about half an hour ago, so it's nice to have him subscribe. This community is so great.
I want to make a video coming up about the community, how it is actually great, and sometimes you can let the bad apples make you feel bad, but there are more good apples than bad ones. He said, I just got recommended why I don't do room tours. And this is some of the same things we were just talking about. Yeah. How's camera angles?
Yeah, the basement's just too unorganized.
Yeah.
And my room is pretty unorganized as well. But
you know what? You're in good company because I think that's the way most of us are.
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably take me another year to sort all of my bulk Lego, to be honest.
I'm 53 years old and I'm still working on it. So
I'm 20 years old and I haven't started working on it. Anyway, if you want to let yourself out.
Okay. Well, you're going to stay live. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Why don't you want to? Do you have anything that you'd like to plug about any projects?
I'll be doing this tomorrow. Wait a minute. I can't. Wait a minute. That J. Can you see my J? Wait. I don't know
Yeah,
how to get out of the way of it. There I go.
I can barely just see the J.
It's a little tiny J. That's tomorrow's video. So see, you got a sneak peek of tomorrow's video. And thank you, everybody. And thank you, Mayo, as always. Appreciate all your comments. And anyway,
Thousands of more comments to come.
yeah. I can count on it, and I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video, man.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll see you in the next video as well.
Yeah. I think y'all see me. I see your comments.
Yeah. I say the same thing, but I know it's wrong when I'm saying it.
It's grammatically incorrect, but everybody knows what we mean when we say it.
Yes. The Tipper Truck Army, Jody Smith. And you can buy one of Jabbo's Tipper Truck Army t-shirts at his Teespring store.
That's right. Support the Army. It's growing. Anyway, I'll see you, man. Thanks a lot. I'll see you.
It was awesome having you. You can let yourself out. All right. So that was awesome. Getting BrickTsar into my live stream. Totally unexpected. We've been planning to do a collaboration for a little while now. We just needed to find a hole in our schedule. I was prepared to be the one who does this in an inconvenient time for me, which would be inconvenient to most people, but is not inconvenient to me because occasionally I will pull an all-nighter because I just can't get myself to sleep, honestly. And brother from another brick says, we see BrickTsar every day in all with his amazing videos. Yes, absolutely we do. So yeah, it was fantastic having BrickTsar in this live stream. It was an honor and a privilege to do a collaboration with him. Anyone that's not subscribed to him, go and subscribe to him. Anyone that's not following him on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, if you go and look at some of BrickTsar's videos, I'm sure he has links to his social media in the descriptions of his videos. Sin Killer J Tachikawa says, it's hard. I worked for a company out of Australia, so I know the pain of you being a day ahead, lol. Yes. Which is why I watch the NFL on Monday mornings. Because I'm not going to watch the NFL. And I'm going to be sleeping all day today so that I don't fall asleep during the NFL tomorrow morning. Actually, if I could just reach across myself. Got a can of energized Mountain Dew, which is actually just the same recipe as the North American Mountain Dew. But the difference is, by law in Australia, the only soft drinks that are allowed to have caffeine is cola. So Pepsi Cola and Coca-Cola. And the manufacturer, or the distributor of Mountain Dew in Australia back in 2013 wanted to start using the North American recipe. So the only way they could do that was by rebranding Mountain Dew from a soft drink to an energy drink. So that's why this can says Mountain Dew Energized. And unlike North America, we actually spell the full mountain rather than just the MTN. So this says Mountain Dew Energized, but it's actually just the same North American formula. By law, it has to be classified as an energy drink. This is the only energy drink I will drink. I don't drink Mother or Rockstar or Red Bull because that has way too much caffeine, and that would just put me in a mental hospital, honestly. That thing can make me go wild and crazy. And this is a reference to a Family Guy episode. And I feel like I just got home, and I feel... Yeah. Dan Smith says, Mountain Dew rules. Absolutely it does. And Sin Killer J Tachikawa says, that is ... wild. Yes, it is wild. And I apologize for my bad singing in the process. And brother from another brick says, for years, people in the AFOL community have attacked me and accused me of making fake accounts, which isn't true. BrickTsar was one of the only people that defended me. He's an amazing guy. He absolutely is, and he's defended me as well, so I totally understand where you're coming from, BFab. And Thomas Davey says, I prefer that over our normal Mountain Dew. So, yeah. Also, Sinkiller J Tachikawa says, it's not even just the caffeine. I'll drink bowls. It's the taurine and crud that kills you. Actually, I'm going to go to StreamYard and I'm going to send out some invites. I am going to go to an Instagram group, and I'm going to send out a StreamYard link. Thomas Davey, I think you are in. Actually, no, I don't think you're in. Thomas Davey, I sent you a message on Instagram if you'd like to be invited to an Instagram group chat to get the invite to some of my live streams. So now that you've got your Instagram sorted out, I can send you a an invite link if you'd like to come in. And if I get your permission, I'd like to add you to a group chat because you're someone that I'd really like to invite in my live streams. And by the way, if anyone else would also like to request to be invited to these Mayo Hosko live streams, and I know your name or I've seen you in person, I've got to know you somewhat well, I'd definitely approve that. I'm always looking for more people who I can do live streams with, because the more the merrier, and it's better to stream with someone else than just myself. Thomas Davis says, I prefer that over our normal Mountain Dew. And Jody Smith says, I don't know why, with the restoration of the Big Boy and the popularity of the Big Boy, why Lego hasn't made a set of it. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't either. I'm not sure if Big Boy is still owned by Union Pacific. I'm not sure if he is. But that would be if Lego ever got the license from Union Pacific or whoever owns the Big Boy and they made it into a set, I would absolutely buy it. For sure. Just like the same thing if they ever made a Flying Scotsman or a Mallard or something like that. And Thomas Davis says, Audi energy drinks are good for $1. I don't just drink Mountain Dew for the energy, but I also drink it for the lemon lime flavor. And Jody Smith, oh yeah, I've already read that out. And Thomas Davies says, I have kids, it wouldn't work. Okay, I understand. Yeah. Just see if anyone has seen the message. No. I think I'll go another 6 minutes or so with this live stream. Go to the 1 hour, 20 minute mark. Actually, I'll unsend that actually. Yeah. So I'll just say some things to sign off. I'm doing another live stream in actually before I say that, Sin Killer J Tachikawa said, I must head out, but have a great day all. This was a fun surprise. Indeed it was. I am doing another live stream in 13 hours and 5 minutes. I stream every Sunday night with Macro Bricks, Captain Matt, and Venomous Typin. So if you want to see more live stream content from me, you can see that, or you can click on waiting for the live stream. It is public right now and on schedule, so you can find that on my homepage, and also you can find other live streams and podcast episodes in the Mayo Hosko podcast and live stream playlist on my list of playlists. So hopefully I can see. Well, hopefully we can get some more people into the live stream I plan to do with macro bricks in 13 hours time. Dan Smith says, all you talk about Mountain Dew, you're winning lots of peons with me and my wife, or points with me and my wife. Yeah, I love Mountain Dew, absolutely, but in small doses once a week, like when I'm going to watch the NFL. So now I need to do the official sign off. So thank you for watching this live stream. Feel free to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. To be notified of every Mayo Hosko upload, be sure to click that bell icon so that you don't miss out. Actually, Jody Smith said Lego kind of did make a Flying Scotsman with the Emerald Knight. Yeah, kind of. If you want to see exclusive, if you want to see exclusive behind the scenes content, if you want to see early access to every Mayo Hosko video, if you want to see exclusive images, videos, and text that I might not otherwise share on my social media, if you want to get the right to vote on some Mayo Hosko polls, the right to get some administrative control about what goes on around here, if you want to become a moderator of the Mayo Hosko channel, if you want to see the channel link to your YouTube channel in the description of every Mayo Hosko video, if you want to be in the chance to enter some giveaways in the future, if you want to invest in the Mayo Hosko channel, and if you want to see the production value of this channel grow, as well as a bunch of other perks, feel free to pledge me on Patreon. Besides the comment section down below, or off to the sides, where I'll point, on the live stream, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to my social media, my Patreon, and the Mayo Hosko fan club is in the description of every Mayo Hosko video, as is YouTube channel links to BrickTsar and Macro Bricks, who I am doing a live stream with in 13 hours and 2 minutes. Yeah, so thank you for watching this live stream. I will see you in the next live stream, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, guys. You have been awesome. But before I click end the live stream, I built this mosaic that is supposed to be a Lego version of the Mayo Hosko YouTube channel icon, and I have done a tutorial video about this. So if you want to learn how to build this, you can go and follow that tutorial video, and the tutorial video of how to make this is in its own playlist. I think it's Mayo Hosko tutorials, and it really helps out the Mayo Hosko channel if you like, comment, and share this video with your friends and subscribe, etc. I want to thank people like BrickSmith for subscribing to the Mayo Hosko channel today. Yep, just got the notification saying that BrickSmith has subscribed, which is awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. and I have actually gained 3 subscribers during this live stream. So yeah, thank you for those who have subscribed. I'll see you on the next live stream. You guys have been awesome. End